just want to bring this message very, very quickly. In Genesis chapter 11, verse 1 to 9, we see a story of Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel was a tower that was built by men with intention of making name for themselves. So there is a ministry that in the spiritual realm, it is similar or is being resembled as the spirit or the Tower of Babel, or the spirit behind those ministries are just exactly like the spirit of men who are making, or the men who made the Tower of Babel. And this ministry are the type of ministry made by women and men with selfish ambition, for them to be known, for them to be celebrities, for them to earn a living, but it has no purpose of pursuing the will and the purpose of God. Those kind of churches are the churches that are using divinations, deceptions, lies, cunning spirit, the one that we call in general falsehood, also divination. And those men of God in those ministry, the ones that have compromised. I've been sent to pronounce this message to everyone, every church in Kenya, Africa, and all over the world, that the judgment of God is coming. And there is judgment that was released in the spiritual realm, but we can see it manifesting, or we can see it manifesting in physical world by God bringing great, huge and mega church down and their priests or their pastors. We are seeing recently the so-called men of God and women of God who practice cunning spirit, divination, falsehood, or who are practicing lies on the pulpit, being brought down by shameful acts. Those are judgment that I'm talking about. Reason for God to judge those towers of Babel, or those men and women with their ministry, is because they have been time to repent and turn away from their wickedness and their falsehood, but they haven't taken, or they haven't hearkened to the Spirit of God. For those who are practicing falsehood, divinations, lies, cunning spirits, and for those who have compromised, in short, judgment is coming heavily in your ministry and personal life, because you have been weighed in spiritual scale but found not worthy to proceed to the next phase of the move of God, or of the work of God for this and the coming generation. The star of your ministry will be taken away and be put off. It will not light up in this generation and the generation to come. And your position in spirit will be given to another. Those who are still practicing falsehood, it is time to repent and to turn away from your wicked ways. When you do that, you will be preserved, and your ministry will be preserved for the next move of God in this generation and also for the generation to come. If you don't go to your knees and repent and change your way of doing things and turn to the rightful way of doing things, all your ministry will be put off. I saw it is like when a person put off a candle. When you don't repent and go back to the ways of God and to the foundation of God, to the lines of God, to the ways of God, the ways of righteousness and holiness. Your ministry will be put off by one weapon at one time. In this one time, I mean one season. For example, you will hear of a downfall of mega churches, men and women who have compromised by the spirit of falsehood, deception, unrepented sins, divination, lies, etc., etc. All those downfall will happen in one season. That's what I mean, one time in the spirit. It will take space in one season. Great men and women that we all know will try to hide and cover their shame. They will try to escape. They will try to invite or to connect themselves with genuine men and women of God, but they will not be preserved. When you hear this message, go to your knee and repent. Turn away from your wicked ways, and you will be preserved. Revival will break forth, and it is breaking forth like never before. After all this will be happening, or while this is happening, because there are still remnants of God who will worship God in truth, in spirit, in righteousness, and in holiness. God bless you. When you get this video, please share to any pastor, any woman of God, or any man of God. Share so that we can compare our notes in the spirit. Another thing, we can see and understand what the Spirit of God is saying concerning now and the time that is to come. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you where you're supposed to be. And may God redeem you. God bless you. Shalom.